What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grant Roland here with the DMG Gaming Podcast, and as always, I'm joined by my best friend and co-host, my boy Ed Phillips. There's not going to be a witty intro this time.
No witty intro.
If you're tuning in, this is not going to be we are a gaming podcast, but this episode is definitely not going to be a gaming episode. So if you're looking for game stuff, we apologize this time, and so there's not going to be any top 10s, top 6s, no random game roulettes, no DGRs, none of that stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a gaming podcast, and we usually talk about video games and stuff like that. But after recent events from yesterday, we decided to change the subject a little bit, go over a few things, kind of highlight a lot of people that have been on social media pretty much in the process of being fired, pretty much.
Yeah.
They're just firing themselves by what they say online.
Incredible.
Before we start, number one, we don't wish violence on anybody.
Nope.
Okay. We don't wish a retaliation of violence to anybody. Okay. No. We're very much against that. But when it comes to people losing their jobs over, I would say, thankful for the death of a father with kids and a wife because they disagree with his opinions, we're going to expose you and we're going to put you up.
Yeah.
Let me close my door because I hear my kids.
Uh-oh.
All right. So the title of the video is Did the Media Kill Charlie Kirk? Mm-hmm. This is going to get banned on YouTube. We already know it.
That's okay.
I mean, most of our videos get restricted or whatever.
We didn't even make a thumbnail because what's the point, right?
We don't care. But we are going to go over some things, show some bookmarks and some people that said some stupid things and kind of give our thoughts and opinions and everything. Mm-hmm. But as everyone's aware, Charlie Kirk was assassinated yesterday during an event in Utah. I think that was pretty much his beginning of his conservative trail or tour around college campuses.
Yeah.
To kind of, if anyone's seen Charlie Kirk video, he's very calm.
Yeah.
When he debates people.
Yeah.
He's not like some conservative commentators that, kind of get in people's faces sometimes or whatever. Out of everyone, he's the most calm I can think of.
Yeah, he's very
respectful to his guests, and he's respectful to the people that he, debated.
Yeah,
in almost any, I would say, any venue that he's been in. Mm-hmm. But again, he was assassinated yesterday by some shithead. Let's be real, some crazy far left retard, because that's what it was. I mean, just indoctrinated. Majority of their beliefs, this person's beliefs, probably not their own.
No, of course not.
It was probably stuff that he's seen online that he's been in his bubble. Mm-hmm. That he's seen throughout, I would say, in media and other things. Reddit is probably a cesspool that he's been to before.
Or Blue Sky, I'm sure.
Or Blue Sky. Well, Blue Sky is, I would say, a major culprit. That's a cesspool of shit.
God damn.
Probably the worst individuals on that social media platform.
It's bad.
But
here's the thing: is for what they say about Twitter and like people like us or whatever, it's just as bad over there for their side. You know what I mean? Like it's like the mirror, quote unquote, the mirror image, so to speak, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's some of the most hateful shit you ever hear about people over there. It's a cesspool, just like Reddit is, and just like a lot of these left-leaning platforms are. A cesspool of hate, not the tolerant left, because there's no such thing as a tolerant left.
No, not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Bill Clinton era.
That was it. I was about to
classic
say that was
liberal, tolerant left.
I was about to say
that was probably the last
end
time that they began becoming radicalized under Obama.
Correct.
And of course, the Trump derangement syndrome, which they do have.
Oh yeah.
But most of their opinions have been formed not of their own thoughts, of people telling them that these people are Nazis and Hitler.
Yeah, then you have fuck faces like Destiny and Hassan and all these other
just fuel the fire.
Losers.
They play the, I would say, fake sympathy too.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
But there's some more on here that should have thought twice about that. We're going to talk about this. Should have thought twice, especially very prominent streamers, some of the most prominent in the world. They should have thought twice about what they said before commenting about the situation. And we'll go over that today too.
I feel like when you're in a position that because obviously you're not huge, you know what I mean? So these people are.
Not
but I feel like in this, if you don't know what to say, just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like if you don't know what you're going to say, just shut up.
All right, Grant. Let's share our screen real quick.
All right.
We're just going to go over some bookmarks that we kind of noticed as we were, I would say, scrolling through social media yesterday and today.
Yeah.
And give our thoughts on a few things. All right. So, first off, I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate, but I've seen it everywhere. All right. Wikipedia put white nationalist next to Charlie Kirk's name. All right. If anyone's any dumb fuck that has heard Charlie Kirk talk,
yeah,
I'm not talking about the little sorry ass clips you see online. I'm talking about fully talked and listened to what he said about things.
Yeah.
He is the exact opposite of a white nationalist.
Correct.
But you can clip things and then share it. And then you got these dumb fucking retards on Twitter and social media that can't form a personal opinion about anything.
No.
They can't form their own thoughts about any subject on a matter except what people feed them in their fucking social media platforms.
Yeah.
They see these clips and then bam, they form that automatic opinion instead of researching maybe a little bit. But they don't do that because, again, the majority of these people that you see online celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk are dumb fucking retards.
Yeah,
and yes, you can say retards nowadays.
Yeah. Or we're going to, regardless.
And we're going to regardless because we say it all the time.
Yeah. Who cares?
So, but Wikipedia is another trash platform. Like,
yeah,
if you go to, you want to learn history or facts about something and you go to Wikipedia for your source, you might be getting fed a bunch of bullshit.
Oh yeah, not only that, you can also people can edit it and stuff how they want to and stuff. You know what I mean?
But this cannot be edited again until way later now.
Yeah.
Yep. So now white nationalist is next to his name. So let's move on.
Yeah.
All right. The persistent Scott Pressler, who was a big part of Trump winning Pennsylvania, he's been all over the damn place. Let's be real. I mean, that guy has high energy.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a workaholic too, man. He just goes after it. But anyway, we have this individual, Marcia Metcalf, that basically posted, "I fully acknowledge and admit when you allow gun ownership, you're going to have gun death. There's a cost to liberty." Quote by Charlie Kirk, she posts, or he posts. We don't know. They might identify as a he. Kirk has argued that the positives far outweigh the negatives and the gun deaths are similar to automobile fatalities, which to him are accepted consequence of a moral good. I do not approve of political violence or that unregulated gun ownership and the cost of liberty. But, they say, I guess sometimes karma's really a bitch.
So they do agree with political violence.
They do. And this person is, guess what? Chair.
The NAACP.
Of the NAACP. An organization that should be on the complete opposite side of political violence is condoning, or agreeing with political violence.
Yeah.
So this person, I hope you get removed. I don't know if you're going to.
They're not going to.
Because NAACP has really gone just to left side of things. Let's be real. I mean, when it comes to the advancement of African Americans, where have they been at?
Correct.
They haven't been anywhere. They haven't really done anything recently. So you can say, "Oh, that's racist." No, it's not. It's just facts. They haven't been in any place to be seen and really have advanced African Americans, or tried to. A lot of these people that sit in these positions like chair, vice president of the NAACP are just banking.
Oh, yeah.
Not doing shit, maybe appearing in events and stuff like that, going to dinner with high-profile individuals. They're not really doing anything. Okay? So let's move on. South Park, I don't really know much about this, but South Park pulls the episode parodying Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk actually had this part of his profile picture. He thought this was like a badge of honor to be made fun of by South Park. As you see below in the response by what is it? The notes, community notes. Mm-hmm. Comedy Central has decided not to air the episode temporarily on their cable channel, and the episode would still be available to stream on Paramount Plus. Now, I'm pretty sure this was to, I would say pay respects or something like that, not to air it. But at the same time, this is like I think South Park is funny at times. It's not always funny, but it is funny. My issue with South Park is currently is that they had 4 years of President Biden with comedy fucking gold.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Comedy gold. And they didn't touch him. And that kind of tells me you're kind of playing the side here.
Yeah.
But, this is I would say, encapsulation of or accumulation of all the things that are wrong with media right now, of painting people in a light that they really aren't. And then people running with that. And people don't realize with how deranged we have, how many deranged mental I would say psychotic people that we have in our society now. They can take this shit to heart. So if you jokingly call Trump Hitler, you have this psycho that's sitting here reading these posts that's probably taking it very fucking seriously.
Oh, yeah.
And this is one form of the many forms of media, not really the main one, because really the news networks, let's get real, are what we're going to be talking about later. That's including MSNBC's dumbasses. And did you see that? We'll get to that. But did you see that video, the first, when he got first shot?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that guy came on and said it was probably a Trump supporter.
Yeah. Didn't he get fired?
Celebrating. Like, is that not the dumbest shit
that's the
you've ever heard in your life?
Him and JB Pritzker, that fat ass.
You have to be the biggest dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, this guy is, you're talking about, you imagine the dumbest motherfucker you ever met in your life. This guy is dumber than that.
Yeah.
To say this wild shit on national news, like, you didn't.
That's crazy.
What's going through your head? This guy is probably a dad, a father, a brother. Obviously,
the sad thing,
has a wife or something probably, and says this shit.
Yeah, that was the first bullet in his chamber that he wanted to shoot out of his mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
hate.
Yeah.
Real hate is what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, this is insane, man.
When people call you, when the left calls someone Hitler or whatever, and you see, and then they come and say the right is full of hate. But at the same time, they are the most hateful people you will ever meet.
Yeah.
And we'll get to some more video clips later of some of these college students that were there to protest Charlie Kirk at yesterday's shooting. And you can see the fucking evil.
Oh, yeah.
In their faces.
And of course, they look exactly how you would think they look. So
they do. All right. So another post. Let's pull this up. All right. These are people. I mean, this is the shit you see online, especially on Blue Sky.
Oh, it's
you
bad.
Have people. J.K. Rowling's next.
Oh, God.
Rowling's next. Nice. Can we do Ben Shapiro next? I mean, this is the peace and love and the progressives, right? These are the progressives. They're not progressive. They're hateful.
Man.
They hate their lives, and they're hateful individuals.
Yeah.
I hope they shoot Ben Shapiro next, they said.
God, man.
Wow. So glad his bitch ass got packed up, referring to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Kirk. Ben Shapiro, next, please. I mean, are you shitting me? Oh, or let's get Joe Rogan, as one person says. Bucky from Blue Sky. Fucking weirdo.
And that's crazy that they have zero repercussions over there for that.
No, it's a left-wing shithole, dude. I mean, let's be real. No one's probably going to get anything done to him. All right.
But here's the thing is, the old Twitter, whenever, now let me just say this. I don't condone whatever happened to George Floyd. I didn't condone them making fun of him and all this stuff either. You know what I mean? I didn't like all that either. But Twitter did ban people who were making fun of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think every media platform did.
Yeah.
Every media platform did.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just, I mean, the same. I mean, it applies in every case. Okay, hateful comments on hateful individuals, or excuse me, hateful comments by hateful individuals on, celebrating some guy's death or whatever, regardless of your political spectrum background, is wrong. It's funny how we have to say that in 2025, and technically, the future, when 20 years ago, I can't remember any of this shit going on.
Like, I just, the way I think of it is like this. This man had a family. This man had kids, and they don't think of stuff like that, which leads me to believe that the people who are saying this stuff either one hate their families or their families hate them. They don't have family. Yeah, it's just because you don't regard. Here's the thing: is regardless of what you feel about somebody's political affiliations and stuff like that, you don't. You never want anything bad. You don't want death to happen to somebody because their family has to be left with
It's basic decency.
correct. Kind of like with Hulk. You know what they're doing with Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his family had to see all that. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's just crazy.
From what I heard, his wife and kid were at the damn event.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure were. And that's
I hope they just didn't see that,
man. And and the thing about it is from this moment forward for the rest of their lives, no matter what happens, she'll see that image for the rest of her life. His wife, definitely his wife
and his kid.
Yeah.
But then you got these fucking fat, worthless retards like this person that we're about to talk about now. Thank you, DC. You did something right. And you say, well, they're just showing freedom of speech. No, they're not.
No.
They're being fucking hateful as hell.
Yeah.
They're not showing freedom of speech. They're celebrating the death of someone. I would say this about anybody.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. DC Comics cancels Gretchen Felker Martin's Red Hood after one issue following Charlie Kirk's your fucking comic wasn't going to sell anyway, you dumb bitch.
Like Red Hood's not really that good. I mean, he's cool. I mean, he's all right.
Jason, your comic wasn't going to sell. Just by looking at this individual, I can tell this comic was going to be shit.
Yeah. Isn't Red Hood? Isn't that Jason Todd? Wasn't that Robin or used to be Robin or whatever, or one of the Robins?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was Jason Todd, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, can't get canceled.
Yeah.
You got repercussions. You said it. You're part of a company. You got repercussions of what you say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing: is you do have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom of consequence.
You don't. All right. Let's see. Let's go to. All right. So this is the same thing, talking about the canceled individual from DC Comics, heel versus babyface. All right. Then now we got Michael Kilbane, City Council President of Fairview Park, Ohio. He says, let's blow this up. Pride of Fairview here. Michael Kilbane responds, a lot of good people died today. Charlie Kirk wasn't one of them.
Jeez, man. The thing about it is like I don't know what it feels like to have that much hate in my heart. So like I don't know, like I can't resonate. Like I can't, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what that feels like.
So what do you say to someone like this? All right, city council president, pretty high position city council wise. I mean, highest you can probably get besides maybe the mayor, right?
Yeah.
This guy obviously has a family. I would say probably a family man. But you saying that, how do you explain that to your kid about what you said?
Yeah.
Or are you raising them to be just like you?
I'm sure that's probably a fair point.
I just noticed I got you on captions, man. Let me take that caption off.
It's all right.
Covering that face. All right. So this is another shithead. I hope is removed from city council. He needs to be removed. No one in government with this kind of opinion needs to be in government.
I mean, you had everybody from government. You had nurses and doctors. I mean, these are people who you entrust with your life. You know.
All right, let's keep going. All right, this is what got me. This is what hits home. You sorry son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is Captain Williamson from the United States Marine Corps. Marine officer. But he's also a recruiter for the Marine Corps. I want that guy nowhere near a recruiting office now. Let me show you what he said. So he posted this. Another racist man popped. This is a Marine officer. It's supposed to be the Marine Corps. When I look at a Marine, especially being a Marine for the last 20 years, what I look at a Marine is I'm holding you to a way higher standard compared to civilians, compared to everybody. You are the forefront. You are the epitome of our country.
And
if I wasn't a Marine and I'm a civilian seeing this, I'm like, is this our military?
Yeah.
Just by one individual's action. Is this our military?
Not only did he embarrass the Marine Corps as a whole, he embarrassed every Marine.
He did.
You know, that's just something
that it just takes that one bad egg.
Yeah.
To ruin the entire reputation of the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
So this captain should be not only forced out, but he should be demoted. And that takes an act of Congress. But I think they should make an example of him.
Yeah.
If I would say, the commander of this Marine, I would hold a formation. And I would make sure he's in his Charlies, his dress Charlies or something, or maybe his greens or something like that, or his service uniform. And I would take off his fucking Eagle Globe and Anchor and remove it from him. Because he no longer deserves to be a fucking Marine.
Correct. That's insane, man. That's what I'm saying. These are all people people you're seeing this are from different. These aren't just people. These ain't mama's basement people. These are people who are quote unquote supposed to defend our country. Supposed to, if you're getting sick, they're supposed to operate on you. These are people supposed to give you. You know what I mean? Like these are teachers and stuff like that. These are people who you're supposed to depend on to enhance this country and protect this country.
All right. So Shannon Tonra, she's also in the Army. Staff Sergeant in the Army. A staff non-commissioned officer. All right. She says, oh no, whatever shall we do without his incessant misogyny, racism, and hatefulness? All right. So here's another victim of what she sees people post. What she sees off social media and from the media itself.
Correct.
She believes these things. She probably thinks he's a Nazi or something like that. But no original thoughts here.
No, none.
She didn't come up to this conclusion. She came up from either influenced by outside sources, because this is majority of liberalism right here.
Yeah.
They're boxed in and they just get fed and pretty much brainwashed to the point of thinking a certain way. And most of that is the Trump derangement syndrome, all conservatives of Nazis. We hear it in the news cycled. We see it in popular media, just cycled fucking through.
Mm-hmm.
Just banging their fucking brains. So here's another victim. And she should be automatically removed from the fucking military. I don't want anybody in the military saying this about anybody, because you uphold
for both sides, not just
both sides. Both sides. Oh, here we go. Here's a coach at Baylor University, Coach Barbs.
Yeah.
They say, anyway, there's a news story about Charlie Kirk passing away or getting shot, right? And this coach from Baylor University, I'm not surprised it's from a university, honestly.
Yeah.
And he replies, this makes me giggle. Now, again, a grown man.
A leader of men, supposedly a leader of men.
A grown man formed this thought in his brain, probably has kids, probably a family guy again, and decided to post this or reply to this. And thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
I hope that coach gets removed.
Yep.
Needs to be gone.
So is this football coach?
There's no holds barred. They need to be fucking removed. He has no place next to, I would say, developing adults.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
To be teaching or anything. He has no place next to that.
No.
All right. What were you about to say?
I said, was that Baylor football?
No, let's look it up. Coach Barb's Baylor. Men's basketball. Let's see. Track and field. Yep, track and field.
Track and field. I mean, here's the thing: there's been people who've been removed for less, actually.
Vince Langman, another despicable Kamala Harris voter, is celebrating an assassination of Charlie Kirk on TikTok today.
Of course, she looks exactly like you look.
What?
She looks exactly like you think she would.
Exactly like
dishonest rhetoric got.
I'm gonna start over.
So 2 things that I want to say that probably will get me in trouble on this app and probably get me flamed, especially by the right. Number one, I think it's kind of poetic justice that the man who was spreading nothing but hatred and dishonest rhetoric got pew-pewed in the throat, so that in his final moments he couldn't in fact speak. I think that's just poetic justice. I know that's probably going to get me flamed. Another thing is I also find it kind of ironic that the last question that was asked to him before he was do you know the amount of... it was about gun violence.
No, you're a fucking idiot.
They all look the same.
They all look the same. And of course, here we go, another white liberal woman.
Yeah.
Just spewing shit that they don't understand or know nothing about, that they heard from something else. Again, this is not their opinions. This has been battered into their fucking brains.
Yeah. For
the last, I would say at least 8-9 years. Let's see what she says. I mean, she looks like a winner. I'm going to see who this is. Someone else posted this video. I'm not sure who this is.
Not today. I had a tummy ache this morning. Stay alive out there. I heard someone got shot today.
Yep, you're a fat piece of trash. They were talking about the DC Comics. I mean, look at this. What is that?
Yeah, I think so. That's
here's another crazy liberal. It says Charlie Kirk got shot. And they pretend to be sad. Here we go.
Here we go. This is New Orleans.
New Orleans Fire Department.
Again, people that you look to save your life.
Yep. All right.
But she looks like you. She looks exactly like you think she'd look.
Exactly like you think. Now the white liberal woman.
Lesbian even.
What is going on here?
Quintessential lesbian haircut.
Yep. This is Ashley Creekbaum, a New Orleans firefighter. She had these disgusting words to say about Charlie Kirk today. She posted this on Instagram and then deleted it. Didn't delete it fast enough. Well, it's never deleted, and she has already deleted her account on Facebook. And everyone share this, and it's called the NOFD Human Resources, and voice your complaints. Anyway, she posted this. I think he should be forced to carry that bullet in his body. That bullet has a right to be there because it's a gift from God.
Jeez, man.
She doesn't believe in God.
No.
Let's be real.
She also doesn't believe in a proper haircut.
Hopefully, she was immediately removed. And here's another piece of shit. White liberal women, you ain't looking good.
Nope.
You ain't looking good today.
You're not attractive anyway. You're just ugly.
We know these aren't your opinions because you got fed fodder somewhere for the last years, and this is what you believe. Try having your own form of thought. It'd be nice. You might get free yourself out of this box of hate.
You to remind yourself that it was God's plan. I mean, really, it was actually his fault because, like, he should have been wearing, like, a bulletproof neck brace or something. Like, I cannot believe he walked out the house without it. I mean, really, you have to be aware of what you're wearing in public so that, like, people don't target you.
A bulletproof neck brace. Yeah. That's a fucking idiot.
She looks like she lives on a trailer.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's another university. All right. Assistant dean. Holy crap. Assistant Dean of Students.
Yeah.
Middle Tennessee State has some thoughts on Charlie Kirk's assassination. So let's go to that real quick.
What does it say?
Laura Sosh Lightsey. That's a dumbass name to begin with.
Yeah.
You didn't want to take your husband's last name or something. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Or wife.
Yeah. Looks like old Charlie spoke his fate into existence. Hate begets hate. Zero sympathy. So because people have an opinion on things and they use their words to express their opinions, they deserve to die.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
He didn't kill anybody.
No.
He has an opinion. And he respectfully, every format, look at every video, every debate. He is respectful in all his debates. And he says his opinion.
It's true.
You don't have to accept it. A lot of things you hear throughout the day, you don't have to accept. They're words.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean someone has to die for them. But Charlie Kirk did.
Yeah.
So hopefully this assistant dean of students is no longer there. And I hope she doesn't get tenure or anything.
Oh, my God. Look at that thing. Oh, yuck. Yikes.
With the TikTok post, Anne-Marie Donahue, a teacher, this is someone that's teaching your little kids, your son, your daughter, at Wachusett Regional High School in Massachusetts, posted on her IG saying, "We're not offering sympathy." Moments after Charlie Kirk was shot. Evil.
What does she look like, Ed?
She's a white liberal woman.
I mean, she's wearing, first of all, she's let's just break down for everybody. So she's wearing a Bill Cosby shirt. So it's definitely, what do they call that?
Why does she have skull and bones on her shirt? Is this a Halloween picture?
Like, she literally looks like, I mean, she is wretchedly ugly. Like, she is terribly ugly.
Well, hopefully she's no longer working there. All right, I want to talk about this real quick.
All right.
Every single Democrat is condemning the attack on Charlie Kirk, as they should. This is Kevin Schroff. I don't know who the hell that is. Anyway, some Republicans like Elon Musk are trying to incite more violence and blame the left. I disagree with that, too.
Yeah.
Inciting more violence. Okay? Less than 3 months ago, a Trump supporter murdered, not confirmed Trump supporter.
Correct.
Fucking talking about here. Murdered Melissa Hortman and her husband. And the other thing is they keep calling him a conservative. No. He worked on the Tim Walz campaign. He was a Tim Walz staffer. So what are we talking about?
It's true.
So, anyway, so when people, this has been the regurgitation throughout social media. They are now, all the liberals are utilizing this, changing it into their own words and tweeting it out. It's just a regurgitation. You know, like those headlines you see on CNN.
Yeah.
And then you see it on the AP.
Yeah, they just move the words around to make it.
You see.
Yeah.
This is what has been regurgitated. They refer back to this murder. Many people on the right condemn this political war.
Of course.
Many. And they're trying to sway it into this new thing, you know? Like when there's good news on Trump, you know how the CNN comes out with try to find something bad to cycle through the news. This is like the same thing. So now the media has also caught wind of this. And the Democrats in the Senate and House, they're also recycling this same thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Did you see that thing?
Charlie Kirk.
Did you see that thing when they wanted
and their hate?
Did you see that thing when they wanted to do a moment of silence?
And the liberals lost their shit.
They're like, no, we're not doing that.
Well, you don't have to pray. Sit off to the fucking side and just shut the fuck up. All right, here is this girl.
I I heard a loud bang, which I figured a shot would be a little bit louder, but I just saw it hit him in the chest, and then all of a sudden just tons of blood gushing right out where his heart is, and then he like fell over and slumped down, and everybody got down and was screaming, and then we all ran.
Can you describe just, did he appear to be moving afterward, or what?
Not at all. I personally believe he was dead on impact.
Oh my goodness.
Basically, I heard a loud bang, which I figured...
Look at her face when she's saying that. She's one of the students that was there at the thing, kind of protesting, I guess, from what I'm hearing. And just smiling. Like, this is a great day, and this is funny. Now, she could be in shock.
No,
okay?
I don't know.
But I seriously doubt it.
I don't think so.
There's zero sympathy. That little evil ass smirk on her face. All right.
No.
No, Jesus.
Look at that.
Why do these people look a certain way?
I don't know.
It's always the case.
I don't know why he's got his mustache like that.
Looks like
why?
A pedophile. Anyway,
it looks like a one of those guys that used to, what is it, the 1920 weightlifters?
Yeah. He kind of does, doesn't he?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All right. So Dustin Matthew, Canada posted, Dustin Matthew Little laughs at news of Charlie Kirk's murder. He lists on his profile that he works in Alberta's public schools. Another dude that's around your kids.
Oh, but as a custodial worker, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Should this person be working around our kids? The answer is no. That person should not be. Again, anybody that publicly wishes the death or celebrates the death of someone should not be working anywhere.
What somebody should have done is drink a bunch of magnesium citrate at his school and then gone and shit all over the floor and have him clean it up.
No, I ain't. That girl's ugly too. Anyway, let's see. This is just a tweet from someone. Black Redguard tweeted, "I will guess he lost the debate." Ha ha ha. Funny. Here's another crazy fuck.
And the way he puts his hand over his mouth looks like he's gay. So he's gay.
13 million views celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. Pure evil. I mean, wow. Look at that. 154,000 likes.
I know, man.
Punish mother. So this is a mother.
Yeah.
Obviously, probably does OnlyFans. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's probably not a real mother. It's probably like
maybe Charlie Kirk shouldn't have spent years being a hateful, demagogic fascist. A fascist. These people don't know what fascism is. I mean, they don't. They've heard this 1,000 times by the media, so now they are just regurgitating what they again, not original fucking thought.
Not at all.
And this wouldn't have happened. Maybe he should take some personal responsibility. Fascism. All right. Leslie Smithen posted, "Whoever shot Charlie Kirk, thank you. You are a crazy bitch."
Who wrote it? What did you write of
that? Bleeding from the neck. LMFAO. Mm-hmm. Laugh my fucking ass off. Wow.
And
hey, love and tolerance. Progressive. No, they're not.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Well, let's go through this and we'll talk about it. Keep going.
All right. Hannah Molitor, an employee of Next Door Mill, an early childhood education center. I mean, holy God, dude. These people work around your kids. They're everywhere. Suggests that Charlie deserved to be killed. If all you spew is hate, you're bound to get some in return. Really, what hate?
That's the thing is they can't pinpoint any hate.
1 second.
And that's the thing about it is they can't. If you ask, they did the whole. If you ask them to say something hateful, kind of like Trump, you know what I mean? Say something racist that he said. They're like, I don't know.
Yep. Yes, I'm making his death political. Yeah, you're just a crazy psycho bitch. All right, let's keep going. The first TikToker has over 800,000 followers. These people are beyond evil, says I Meme Zero. Make them famous so the rest of people can see piece of shits actually look like. This person, 800,000 followers.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk got shot and she's dancing. He's a fucking loser too.
Yeah.
Congrats, you got a lot of followers, but you're a fucking loser in life. You haven't accomplished shit. No, we already saw that. Crazy fuck. Trans activists. Oh boy, were the trans going hard yesterday.
Yeah.
Types of stuff. A lot of hateful shit. Charlie Kirk was a fascist. Again, this regurgitated fascist. Good riddance. These people don't know what fascism is.
No.
They just hear somebody they watch say the word and associate it with Charlie Kirk or somebody, and they just fucking repeat it like a dumb fucking parrot.
That's it.
I already seen her. I mean, Jesus.
They all look the same.
Blue Sky, of course, just cesspool. We see that. This person post on Blue Sky. Charlie Kirk is suddenly awfully quiet about how gun violence is good for America. Yeah, you're a shithead. We talk about her. That guy.
That guy again.
Yeah, this guy's dumb too. I'm not pulling him up. Harry Sisson is basically just faking sympathy. He's one of the forms of many media that has been spreading this wild, false reality of what conservatives are. He is definitely one to blame.
Yeah. Let's. I mean, we can go on and on about all the tweets and stuff. Let's start talking about the
there's
news.
A lot of them.
Let's
start. Go. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Let's do that. I do want to say that. I forgot about that.
Metrical, in my opinion, advantage to left-wing people to fully and with complete freedom practice genuine terrorism on a daily basis, and then congratulate each other about how moral and how good they are for doing it because something bad that happened in Palestine or something bad that Donald Trump did 3 years ago. This is just simply a response. This is what's going to happen. And so, and I think that that's probably what it's going to take for these left-wing people to realize what a bad idea what they've been doing is. Because until it starts happening to them, until they start having people that are their friends or, their, like icons that they look up to, the same way people looked up to Charlie Kirk, until they start seeing those people get killed, I don't think it's really going to be real for them. And unfortunately, I think that's the path that we're headed down because of the government and social media companies and every other seemingly governmental apparatus that has just completely hand-waved this problem and ignored it entirely. So the death of Charlie Kirk and the assassination of him should not come as a surprise to anyone. This should be something that everybody could have expected. All you had to do is read Twitter for an hour and you could have told me this would have happened, of course.
Yeah, it goes on about Reddit too. Now, I mean, listen. In my mind, I was like, I am very surprised some of these prominent conservatives haven't been killed yet.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, they get out in crowds all the time, out in the open. And in my mind, I've always looked, man, like, it's always surprised me that someone hasn't tried to harm them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was pretty much a matter of time before it happened. It was a boiling point for what these people see in the media constantly in every form, from news to Netflix to cable TV, whatever. It's the demonization of conservatism.
Yeah.
And you see it all over the place. And the first thing they do is, of course, use the words Nazi and Hitler by comparing them to it. And they call Trump Hitler all the fucking time.
All the time.
All the time. And they call his supporters Nazis all the fucking time.
All day. I mean, that's like the buzzwords that they like to use. Yeah.
And he's right though in a form. I don't want these people to be hurt.
No.
But for some of these people to live in these weird reality, like a fairyland, that they can easily say, oh, I'm so glad Charlie Kirk got killed. Something like that hasn't affected them to someone they loved.
Correct. Exactly.
Or around their world and their social, I would say, daily dealings.
Yeah.
They haven't had that trauma happen to them. All right. And I don't wish it ever to happen to them. I don't want anyone to experience death. But they don't have any, I would say, affection or like sympathy,
compassion
empathy. Towards, empathy.
It's like they're all sociopaths, man. This is what I wanted to say
to their kid, like his daughter.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was thinking this. I was out. This is when I got the news. I was at work. You know what I mean. So I couldn't really say much. I was texting you back and forth a little bit and stuff. I used to think as a country that we could kind of just coexist. You know what I mean? I used to think that we could, regardless of our differences, we could eventually try to find some common ground. I'm learning by the year as I get older, I'm learning that this country is splitting further and further apart. I don't think that it can be repaired. And to be honest with you, I don't think either side wants it to be repaired. I'm thinking it's getting to that point. Now I'm not going to go as far as saying there's like a national divorce or any of that stuff. Because that would be really hard to do. But I am thinking that I got to watch what I say here. Cause I think that if it keeps going the way that it's going to get a lot worse. Does that make sense?
Well, Charlie Kirk actually posted this on social media before about leftism and the boiling point of leftism causing what you're about to say.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I think because what people don't realize, and I don't think a lot of people realize, that for every lunatic, yeah.
Lunatic. Go ahead. Having a stroke over there.
Left wing. There's the same on the right side. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think they fully comprehend that. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm worried about. I don't want anything to happen. But you're kind of, the thing about it is you're kind of forcing the hand, right? I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like they're kind of, you're feeding their fire. You're feeding their fire.
You are radicalizing people that usually would not be radicalized.
Correct. And some people shouldn't be radicalized. And when you radicalize these people, it can get really dangerous. And I'm not saying and again, I don't want this to happen, but you're playing a dangerous game.
You're playing with fire.
Very much so.
You're playing, what? A ticking nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
By doing this.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I don't think it's going to change unless something drastic happens.
Has to be. I don't even think, here's the thing is, I don't even think of something like a 9/11 would bring us together like it did before.
We have pushed our values so far apart between a right wing and left wing person.
Well, they're so different. They're so different.
So different. Like they're from a different country.
It used to be the left and right differences were still a very wide common ground. You know what I mean? It used to be, we don't agree on this. We don't agree on this. But we can
connect in the center in something.
Correct. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying we don't agree on this. We don't agree on this, but we do agree on this. So we can kind of make these other things work. You know what I'm saying? Now they're so far here and here that there's nothing in the middle to even agree on.
Yeah. And it doesn't help that you have this very few companies that control 99% of media.
Yeah.
That fuel this fire. They fuel it. Not only that, but they allow a certain side to have more of a prominent voice than the other.
Mm-hmm.
And that side is not the right side. You have a side right now. I'm not saying all. There's been a lot of prominent, I would say, Democrats that have come out decent and saying that they do not agree with this at all.
Yeah.
And some of them, like I would say, Schenk, whatever his name is, that Turk.
Yeah,
he does the Young Turks or whatever. I actually believed his fucking what he said because he was very sincere.
And I'll say this: I actually, and a lot of people probably didn't, but I kind of did. That the guy that's always with Harry Sisson, the Dean Withers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he was very emotional and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I kind of believe
those young kids. I'm skeptical about. Dude.
Well, you know,
they know what social media is and they can play it.
That I know that, but I think his was different because he kind of saw it from a because he was talking about it from he had a wife and kids standpoint. You know what I mean? That's the way that was the angle that he was coming.
Yeah. But these social media influencers, I'm very skeptical about.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? One guy I want to talk about is Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I like Kai Cenat's streams. I think he puts together a lot of funny shit, good content. But his reaction to this of being the same victim of what he hears around him, what he sees on media, what he absorbs without having any kind of second thought or any kind of, I would say, wider view of who Charlie Kirk was. He went with just what he heard. Oh, he says a lot of crazy shit.
A lot of these people have PR people. You know what I mean? So I guarantee you his PR person was like, don't you say anything positive because you'll lose.
Crazy ass takes, right?
You'll lose.
Some shit he be saying some crazy. He be saying some crazy shit, right?
See, he doesn't know what he says.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He has no idea.
Yeah.
He's just heard that he says some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
But he's a prominent streamer. Millions of fucking young kids watch that shit.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, majority of his fan base are probably the ones laughing and having a good time about it.
I hope not, but yeah.
I hope not, but you know, if I was to bet.
All right, so let's talk about the media real quick.
Okay.
All right. So not all the media, I mean, you could tell what was going on when this first happened last night or yesterday. Hold
on, before you say that, what about Greg Gutfield?
Oh, he lit into him.
He did.
He lit into him.
I wonder how much it costs to say fuck on the air.
I don't know.
I wonder how much. I'm sure he'd gladly pay it. He don't care.
Yeah, but a lot of the knee-jerk reaction from the media when it happened, when he wasn't even pronounced dead yet.
Yeah.
MSNBC, CNN, they get their little dumbass fucking, what are they called? Contributors or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They get them on and they say the most wild shit, especially that guy that came on MSNBC.
Yeah.
And basically was blaming a Trump supporter for popping up a celebration shot. Yeah, like, what fucking world do you live in, dude?
Man, that's...
Well, that guy got immediately fired and never is allowed on MSNBC, which is good on them. But they allowed it to happen.
You really don't have a choice to fire him. You kind of have to fire that guy.
The girl anchor that was on the show just sat there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because in her mind, she was probably like, yeah, I hope you're right.
No, my bosses are probably not going to get on me if I say anything. Yeah. We got to spin it a certain way. But this is the problem. People watch these media figures. They watch the CNN, MSNBC, and they get fed the Nazi Hitler crap. Just every guest they have on there is the same, I would say, regurgitation of the same shit we've heard for the last 9 years. Mm-hmm. Nazi Hitler, constantly. And then if you're a person watching these shows and you're even in the center and you don't have a fucking single brain cell in your brain, you're going to be like, they're Nazi Hitler. Oh, I saw this clip of Charlie Kirk and he said this without showing the whole clip.
Well, yeah, no, they don't know how it was clipped or how it was put together and all this other stuff.
And it's dangerous. And I'm sorry, the media needs to be we got to do something about these motherfuckers. They got to be held accountable for this shit, dude.
Yeah.
But they're saying, oh, freedom of the press. All right, when you are purposely editing and falsely, I would say, advertising something and talking about it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And you're doing it to paint this perception of these individuals that mostly are conservative. There should be consequences to that.
Yeah.
And you see it constantly for the 9 years, Russiagate or the laptop, Hunter Biden's I mean, there's this constant lying.
Over and over.
You had hundreds of intelligence, grown men that have worked intelligence in the United States government signing a letter saying the laptop was Russian disinformation.
Yeah, it's incredible.
These are people that are supposed to be like mature adults protecting America, and they signed this letter knowing it was fake or knowing it was false information. But you have this constantly. You had Comey, the former FBI director, put seashells on the sand talking about basically wishing death or pretty much the president disappearing. Insane, and I knew this guy. You could see Comey from when he was the FBI director, listen to him talk like he's a little teenage girl drama queen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way he came across. He was director of the FBI, dude. Like acting like a little girl.
Yeah.
Like with all the emotion and he does this. He does this all the time. And when he gets on CNN or MSNBC, whenever they have him as a guest, he's a little emotional kid. And this was a grown man being the FBI director.
Yeah.
And then you got these people, but they take his word for it. They listen to this immature grown man, 6'7" dude, just pretty much act like a little kid.
6'7"?
Comey's a tall motherfucker, dude.
Is he really? I never would have guessed.
Yeah, James Comey, height.
Damn.
6'8", excuse me.
Holy fuck.
He's 6'8".
Imagine talking shit to him on thing and then meeting up and really didn't know how tall he was.
The skinny fuck though.
But still, that's a reach.
Take out them legs.
Yeah, that's a reach though. He got a like Dalsim.
But like just acting like a drama queen on air all the time.
Yeah.
This is the people they listen to. But we've fed lies so long, and the Democrats are still waiting. Oh, what's the next big thing? Oh, Trump did this. Oh, it's over. Yep. It's over, Grant. They got him.
That's all we heard.
And it ends up being a fucking lie.
That's all we heard.
Or ends up being misinterpreted information or something.
He's not going to run. He's going to drop out. He doesn't that.
And the next thing is the Epstein list. This is the next thing they're running with. And boy, are they going to be upset.
Yeah.
By the end of all this.
It's just, man.
They're going to be upset.
I'll be honest with you. Yesterday was the first time I turned on the actual news in months.
So they're going to get to a point that when is the point do you come like, holy shit, they've been lying to us a lot.
Yeah.
Like what does it take for you to a liberal that has Trump derangement syndrome to finally figure out, man, the media has been falsely interpreting things and lying to us this entire time.
They're too far gone. That's not going to happen.
And what does it take?
It doesn't matter because whatever they do, they'll come up with some other excuse to cover that up to keep it going.
So the media has spun this hateful rhetoric, and yes, they have.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly on conservatives for a long time. For a very long time. Calling them Nazis, fascists, Hitler, whatever you want to say. And they have done this so long that people take it to heart, and then you radicalize these people that probably belong in a mental institution. Yeah. But even regular people you can radicalize. That them committing an act of violence is service to their cause or their country or, their movement, whatever. That they're doing a service.
Yeah.
And the media is, I'd say about 99% blamed for Charlie Kirk's death.
Yeah.
I know the guy that killed him, of course, he's to blame. But let me tell you, this guy was radicalized at some point.
Yep.
And the constant shit he sees in the media, regardless of what he was fucking taking in on Reddit, on whatever platform that he was watching through the years, none of that, what his actions today or yesterday, killing Charlie Kirk, was not of his own accord without some type of influence.
Yeah. So, well,
I went down a rabbit hole.
Did you?
Too, Grant. This is just an offbeat thing. Don't take it with a grain of salt.
Here we go.
But I went down a rabbit hole.
You should bring another. You know what you should do is you make another character called conspiracy theory Phillips.
Conspiracy. No, it has to rhyme with conspiracy, like with a C. Conspiracy theory Clark or something. I don't know.
But you gotta have the encyclopedia, like the dress, like what's his name?
But anyway, I went down a rabbit hole today. Greg.
Okay.
All right, everyone, if you're listening to this is just a crazy theory. All right, but it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
So let me tell you. All right. Everyone knows China right now is our number one enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Russia, okay, cool. China, their whole CCP, everything they do on a daily basis, every fucking action is to a detriment to the United States. They are our number one enemy, and they do it through either, I would say, what is the word? Cyber attacks or, whatever, paying off politicians. I'm sure they do that too via Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You think they don't? I'm sure there's some politicians getting some money from China.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Let's be real. Anyway, Grant, I went into AI today. And I asked AI, can AI, large language model, whatever, can it predict historical outcomes or patterns or something if the AI is focused on that subject, right? And the AI was like, yes. And it broke down go look it up yourself. It broke down like anything what AI can do when it comes to predicting historical patterns, outcomes of something that might happen. And I was thinking to myself, what if an enemy of the United States, like China or Russia, has an AI platform that is specifically doing what I call, if you watch the Foundation show, psychohistory or something like that, which is like predicting prominent figures in the United States or in the world on a path of they could become something and be a detriment to the CCP or the Russian, the country of Russia. And they're using AI to predict these patterns, right? Again, this is just a crazy fucking theory. And I was thinking to myself, Charlie Kirk was a future president of the United States.
Yeah.
And he would be a wrecking ball as a president, a conservative president. And he would be a huge detriment to Russia. Regardless, conservative Russian pawns. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. But he would be a major detriment to China, with especially a lot of the comments he's made about China.
Yeah.
All right. And he's been pretty spot on for that. Would it be so outlandish that these countries are utilizing that technology, AI technology, to take out future major political anti-China, Russia opponents?
That's a good question.
By radicalizing, focusing on people that would do things for them.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency is hard to track in the blockchain, dude.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, it is hard unless you're solely focused on that. You have a special task, like the United States has finally started to get into. It's hard to track, and like you're trying to radicalize someone. I mean, there's so many fucking nationals of Russia, from Russia and China and the United States. If you're trying to target someone, you can just radicalize someone off social media. Let's be real.
Yeah.
What if that is happening too? I mean, they're doing everything else to fuck with the United States.
Yeah.
Why would predicting major outcomes in history via utilizing AI not be any different?
That's a good question. I mean,
I know it's a crazy thought.
It's great. I mean, but you know what? You know, the thing about it is nothing would surprise me anymore. Nothing would surprise me.
But I'm thinking of Charlie Kirk's, I would say, rise.
His path, his trajectory that he was heading on.
And then he was just starting, and this could have been an internal threat too. I mean, internal hit too, right? In the United States from the left. I mean, it was pretty much right now it is. But that could change once the FBI does their, gets the person, does their investigation. But he was beginning the tour of young college doing basically a young conservative thing, going through college campuses. He was doing that for almost a year. Mm-hmm. This was like his first stop for this tour, in debating people and all that stuff. Well, I mean, like he has been a huge effect on the youth of America in that age range, college age to, I'd say, your older high schoolers and stuff. That range that he's been around, he's been a huge effect, probably making a lot of conservatives, Republicans, honestly, with his viewpoints of how he expresses himself and how he approaches certain subjects. I mean, he's target number one. Yeah. To targeting the youth of America.
I could see something like that happening. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. How far did you go into it?
Who is going to replace him right now? Mm-hmm. You have Steven Crowder. He's a comedian, does that stuff, but Charlie Kirk targets different individuals.
What's his name? Myron. What's his name? The black dude that had the. He's doing stuff like that, going to colleges and stuff.
Byron Young?
Byron Young. Is it Byron Young? Is it Byron?
You're not talking about the senator, are you?
No, shit, no.
Or the I can't remember what it is. But,
hold on, let me look him up. You keep talking.
But Charlie Kirk was I mean, he was already big by the time.
Myron Gaines.
Byron Gaines, yeah, okay.
Myron, not Byron.
Myron Gaines. Well, you said Byron.
No, I didn't. I said Byron, I don't know.
You said Byron at first. All right, but anyway, so Charlie Kirk was a prominent young guy. He was already big, but he was just shooting off. It was 5 years before he could actually run for president?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a future presidential candidate. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's no doubt about it. With hard conservative values when it comes to Christianity, like freedom, all that stuff. And he would have, I'm telling you right now,
he was smart too.
He would have destroyed anybody that got on the debate stage with him.
Yeah.
In the presidential election. He would have, I'm telling you right now, we talk about how Trump won last election in a landslide. I think Charlie Kirk could have destroyed, dude.
Oh yeah. It'd have been
so a future president was assassinated, honestly, if we think about it.
If you think about it.
Anyway, that's my...
And that was conspiracy Chris over here.
Conspiracy Chris, yeah. So. All right, that's the podcast. I know
well, hold on. Let's just say this. We want to say, going at 31, that's way too young.
It is.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to his wife and
family,
and his daughters and stuff like that. And rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. We know this is a different podcast than you are used to. Next Tuesday, we'll be back to the games and shit talking. I'm sure we'll find something to get disgruntled about.
Of note for gaming, the only thing I'll mention for game-wise for this podcast, Borderlands 4 comes out tomorrow. It has 84 on Metacritic right now, which is good for a Borderlands game. That's hopefully it is a true successor to Borderlands 2.
Oh, and I downloaded Hollow Knight.
Oh, you want to play a video game?
Uh-oh. What is a video game, Ed? What is that?
Finally, we got Grant to play a video game.
He's back, guys. He's back.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's fantastic. Then you have to play Silksong after that.
Yeah, I will.
You're going to like Hollow Knight. Metroidvania to its finest.
Yeah. Watch me like, hey, what are you doing? Nah.
Don't quit playing.
All right, guys. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Well, you got put the link up. Peasant Boy, put up the link. There it is. DMG Gaming Podcast. Go follow. That's where all our social medias are. Go like, subscribe, everything. Go join the Discord.
Link is in the description of the video.
That's right. Disgruntled Middle-Aged Gamers. Go join the Discord, and you can come see Ed's OnlyFans. He'll send you risque photos for $5 a piece.
Of my beard.
Of his beard and his anus beard.
I got a hairy ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want to hear all that. Nobody else. I don't want to hear all that. But if you're into that, $5.
Ooh,
anyway,
$5. Damn, I didn't even know I was charging that much.
Well, I'm your pimp.
Man, you must be on my OnlyFans.
I'm pimping you out over here.
Ever seen Shane Gillis's OnlyFans, Dad?
Yeah, that was good. All right, guys. We'll appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all Tuesday. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.
Peace.